Managing your team is one of the key aspects of running your business. In this tutorial, we will show you how to do it on your IKOL account. First, hover over the Team tab and click Team. Here you can see all of your team members. You can search for any team member by typing their name or email address in the search bar, or filter them by label. Now let's add a new team member by clicking the plus button at the bottom of the screen. The first option here is to upload an image for your new team member. Down below, you can type a name and a surname. As you can see, only the name field is mandatory. Another mandatory field is the email address, which will serve as the login for your team member's IKOL account. After adding the member, they will receive a confirmation email with a link to create a password. Next, you can add up to 2 phone numbers for your team member. Then you can select a label or create a new one. And finally, add a description. Click the green button at the bottom of your screen to save it, and it's done. As you can see, your team member is located in the same place as your business address. If your team uses the IKOL mobile app, that location will change according to the current location of the mobile device. By default, your new team member will be created with the role of contractor. But before we change that, let's look at all of the available roles. Hover over the Team tab and click Roles. By default, you will be provided with 4 team roles: owner, manager, employee, and contractor. All of those roles are non-editable, and you can't delete any of them. The owner has access to all of the functions of your website. The manager can access all of the system functions related to operational activity, but cannot change user permissions and has no access to account billing. The employee can access the customer base and assign tasks to the same user. A member with a contractor role can only access the resources assigned to that user. You can search for a role by typing its name or description in the search bar. You can see which team members are assigned to a specific role by selecting the role and then clicking Role Members. Now, click the plus icon on the bottom of your screen to add another role. First, add a name in the description for your new role. As you can see, there are many permissions available. We recommend taking the time to determine which permissions are needed for your newly created role. For this tutorial, we are going to select all of the permissions from Clients, Client Contacts, Client Types, and Client Notes, and click the Save button. Now let's get back to the Team tab and assign a new role to our newly created team member. And that's it, you have created a new team member with a custom team role. Now let's see how you can manage your team members on your website. You can chat with your team members in the Chat tab by switching from Visitors to Team. You can also chat with your team members through the IKOL mobile app. This is especially useful when, for example, your employee has to leave the office to meet with a client. You can assign members to one of your tasks, meetings, services, or even a vacation in the Task tab. You can also assign a team member to any of your leads. Check out our tutorial about leads for more about it. And you can show your team members on your website. Simply go to the Website tab, then click Team, enable the Show Team option, and add your team members. Check out our tutorials on website customization for more. IKOL, AI for Business.